Hi guys, Suzanne-Mombach here. Thanks for joining me on today's segment of What Was It Like? Today we'll be interviewing Michael Westbrook about what it was like living in West Islip during the 70s and 80s. Mike was born in College Point and moved to West Islip at 1 year old. He is the oldest of 3 siblings, having a younger brother and sister. He graduated from West Islip High School in 1977 and at 18 years old began working for the Long Island Railroad. At the LIRR, his position was a trackman, and his responsibilities included track maintenance, repair, and snow removal. His career spanned 37 years with the LIRR, and he retired at the age of 55. Mike currently lives in West Islip with his wife Vicky and a Boston Terrier named Domino. He has a 26-year-old son named Christopher who lives in West Islip as well. He enjoys spending time in the garage restoring old automobiles, hanging out on his boat, or working around the yard or in the garden. So Mike, tell me a little bit about what it was like growing up in West Islip during the 70s and 80s.
There was always lots to do, especially as a kid. You can go down to the woods, you can go fishing. It was a simple place, quiet, no crime, a typical blue-collar town. A place where everyone knew each other. If you were there, pretty much you stayed. All my friends still live in West Islip, still to this day.
What made you stay in West Islip?
That, my friends, my family, my wife's family still lives in West Islip. My son actually lives in his grandmother's house on my wife's side. My mother still lives in West Islip. My sister lives in West Islip, and my brother lives in West Islip. So I stayed in West Islip.
It seems like there's many generations of Westbrooks in West Islip.
Yes, there is. And not to mention, you get 4 seasons. The beach is 10 minutes away. There's no extreme weather like tornadoes and earthquakes. And I need the water. I always had a boat. It's the best part of living on Long Island as a whole.
I know West Islip is close to Fire Island. Did you spend any days over there in the summer?
Yes, all the time. Love Fire Island.
What are some of the biggest changes you've noticed in your neighborhood?
The biggest change I noticed has to be the amount of people. It's crazy how many people are on the roads now. And the amount of houses that took over the farms and nurseries that used to be out here. The main road used to be dirt when I was growing up as a kid. Before they built 231, it was a stream and a marsh. I used to fish in it. And then in the late 70s, it became one of the most notorious drag strips in the U.S.
Did you participate in any of the street racing that took place there?
No, I didn't. I used to go up there with my 69 Chevelle though and watch the races, but I would never participate.
What was it like hanging out up there with all that American muscle?
It was awesome. There are cars that people would only dream of having now. And everyone was just kids because cars, they weren't what they are today, that's for sure, price-wise.
If you were asked to take a picture for a postcard that was to represent West Islip, what in your town would you take a picture of?
The Fire Island Bridge.
And why would you find that to be the best representative of West Islip?
It's a toss-up between that and the lighthouse, honestly. They're both representations of West Islip.
What lighthouse?
The Fire Island Lighthouse.
And why would you say that?
They're just both iconic to the area. Go through West Islip to get to those 2 places.
And that seems to be about all. I just want to say thanks, Mike, for stopping by and taking part in this interview with me.
It was my pleasure.
And everyone be well.